That's Kellen right there. Here he is. Welcome back, everybody, to Regis Raiders Tier 2 hockey tonight, back at the Ice Ranch. Tom Mahalik with you with Brian Miller to call the game today as the Raiders line up against the Heritage Eagles. Starting in net today?
Elijah Hernandez.
Okay.
Really excited to see him play. It's been a little while for all these boys. We had a good game last night. Be excited to see if they can continue that momentum.
Yeah, it's I'm sure very good for them to be back on the ice and get some gameplay, game speed under their belts. They've had plenty of time to do skills and drills for the last couple months.
That's for sure. I think everyone's excited to see the boys back on the ice playing games.
Probably nobody more than us parents. So scratches this evening for those of you out there that are following. Well, Jack Griffin will be off as he was in net last night. A couple players on the back end, Jake Crowell and Dylan Paranjape will be off the lineup tonight. And then forwards-wise, Edison Barnes will not be playing. Also, Kellen Skellerud will not be playing, and Luke Damrath will not be suited up today. Everybody else should be online and ready to roll. 15 seconds left in warm-up, and then we'll get things started.
Wanted to thank the Woody family for sponsoring the game tonight for the video production of Shaw Productions. They do a great job, and thank you very much for the Woody family.
Glad to have Shaw Productions back with us for this Shasta season, as it's been a huge help during these times with limited spectators and limited access into the rinks. Trying to give all the families at home, not to mention all the relatives that are outside the area, the opportunity to see some Raider hockey that they otherwise wouldn't get to see.
Yeah, we're really lucky to have Shaw Productions doing this, and parents in Florida and all across the country are watching this production, and thank you, Shaw Productions.
A number of hellos. I can say hello to my parents out in El Dorado Hills, California. Mom and Dad, welcome as always to the broadcast.
We got Eli Ash's grandparents in Arizona watching. Hello, Eli Ash's grandparents.
Nice thing is so many families get people from all over the country that have found an opportunity to tune in and catch some of the action, and sure beats having to fly out in these times and try to see kids get on the ice, so this is great. Drew Lorenzo's uncle, I think out in California, also watching, so we got a good California representation between the Mahalik and the Lorenzo families, and looks like the puck's coming down and ready to go. Puck's in play, face off in the feet. Manville kicks it down deep to the blue line, and then gets chipped out by Heritage, but dumped right back in by Williams, and the forecheck pressure from Mahalik forces the puck around the near side boards. Pass through the middle gets deflected off of off of Beck's stick, but gets out of the zone. Breaking free, Heritage player carries it in deep, but gets swept off the puck, and it goes up the far side boards. Mahalik tries to chip it out, but can't. Nice pickup by Woody there as that puck came down towards the crease, and as he tries to flip it up ice off the boards, it goes off a body and into the outside portions of the arena, so we'll get a face-off outside the blue line.
A couple nice plays by Drake Woody there. clearing the puck.
Pulaski steps in for the face-off. It gets dumped in deep by Joe Scott for Heritage. Puck behind the net. Matthew Carter feeds it up the far side, gets chipped out through the neutral zone, picked up by Heritage at their own blue line, and dumped back up to neutral ice. Good sidestep move there from from Liam McDonald as he feeds that up in the head, but it gets past his stick and into the zone where Heritage is able to bump it out. Dump in gets deflected off of a Regis stick, so icing gets waved. McDonald has to retreat to his own end and pick that puck up on the half boards, chipped off and out, but that's going to be too deep even for Cameron Balatbat to find, and we're going to have an icing and the Raiders back into their own end.
15:47 to go in the first period.
Another good thing about getting games back on is these back-to-back nights really get their legs moving, see if the Raiders can pick it up and start using some of their speed to get the puck movement they need to start driving the contest. Puck face-off kicks kicked down into the far side corner, dumped around back onto the near side half boards by Luke Miller and then picked up by Liam Waters. He backhands across to Miller. Miller feeds it up and out through the middle. Now chipped ahead, but just outside of the reach of Lorenzo. Nice work there, though, by Connor Ihaya to pick that up and knock it down into the zone. Hands off to Lorenzo, who's able to feed that back to Connor, play a little give and go with Ihaya and gets, or with Lorenzo, and gets a nice shot on net. So I will assume that is, well, I don't know who's in net either. Is that Grayson Williams? I can't see numbers on the Heritage team.
Yeah, I can't see that either.
We'll try and get you an update there as to who's in net for Heritage as the faceoff gets won by the Raiders. Luke Miller slides it down the boards, tries to bang it in low, kicks it with a skate. There's a little scrum on the half board as they try to gain control. Backing it around to the far side by Heritage. Their D kicks it up and off the boards and out. Good job by Waters at the point of attack at center ice to knock that right back in the zone, forcing a dump out from Heritage. Kicked right back in by Williams. Carson dumping that down to allow for a complete line change for the Raiders. Puck comes up through the middle. Nice step up there and stick check there from Trent Schaefer. Trent loops around behind the net, comes out on far side, scissors with the D. Woody chips it down low and then back out front. Schaefer keeps it in, and instead we have the net off, and we'll get a face off to the goaltender's right.
That's too bad. There was some good movement there by the Raiders.
We'll have to keep an eye on the goaltender, see if he's got active feet when he needs that post off to avoid the shot coming from the high point. And we just got confirmation Tyler Bales, or Bayless, I'm not sure which it is, but I think it's Bales, is in net for Heritage. Schaefer walks in, stuffs the puck up close. Bales covers it as Schaefer goes down, but Trent made a quick rush to the net there. Filler taps that face off to the left, but then it's picked up and winged around to the far side by Heritage. Joe Scott's there to pick it up on the D boards, kicks it ahead. Finds Riley Jessen trying to break out, but that puck gets knocked free. Jessen's able to regain and carry and dump that puck in deep for Carson Williams in the near side corner. Carson waits, gets pinched off there in the corner, puck's in the feet. Knocked down low, support from Woody. Drake comes up with it, kicks it around the far side boards for Petey Armadas. Pete steps out, can't quite clear it. Puck's in the feet still, nice step up there, and puck comes out of the zone, pushed ahead there by Woody. Onto Schaefer's stick. Trent loops around again behind the net. In his feet, gets pushed off. Good battle there, and Beck, who's just come on the ice, picks it up. Scissors with the D there as Matthew Carter goes down low. Feet comes back out in the corner. Beck steps up to keep that puck in. Comes down low for Schaefer. Trent swings out of the corner. Big collision there with one of the D. Comes onto Ian's stick, and Ian walks out behind the net. Comes around. Again, scissor with the D coming down the boards. Bodies coming in. But the puck is controlled briefly there by Petey Armatas, and then it gets knocked down low. Schaefer bangs it back out to the point. Carter can walk and fire, but it deflects down off a leg, never gets through to the net.
Good pressure by the Raiders here. It's been down here for about 45 seconds.
Matthew Carter can't keep the puck in deep. It gets banged up out of the zone, but he recovers at his own blue line. And now we've got likely an interference call. Collins good as Mahalik got pinched on the boards, taken down by 14. I think he'll get 2 minutes in the box to ponder why you would interfere with someone who doesn't have the puck.
Yeah, Colin was down for a couple seconds but got up, so that's good to see. Power play, Raiders. 12:48 to go in the first period. Need one more.
One more Raiders, here we go. That's usually Colin on the point, so we'll bring out Carson. Puck gets down, Kellen sends that across to the far side, gets dumped in on net by Heritage. Carson Williams is there behind his net in a battle with 20. He regains control, slips back behind the net and waits to set up the breakout. Carries it himself up center ice, nobody comes to him, but he hands that puck off to Miller. Luke kicks it ahead, nice pass off to Manville as he steps into the zone on the far side corner. Pulls up at the half board, goes back to the point, allows time for a walk-in shot, stick save, goes wide behind the net. Good step up there by Lyde at forced that issue, walks in, now it comes loose. Good hustle there, goes across. Oh, Miller just had an opportunity as he pinched up in the play nicely. Now another stretch up by the Raiders, kick it on, but not in as it gets gloved and held and frozen in the crease. It was a good look.
It was a good look. Miller had a good opportunity there. Looks like it almost got behind the goalie, but it was a good save. Minute 14 left on the power play for the Raiders.
Cameron Balapat steps in for the face-off. Heritage forward gets thrown out, and they'll reset. Face-off's down, won by the Raiders. Walking across his fielder, Jake fires, blocker save, goes up in the air, somehow falls down near the crease but goes wide. Nice job by Jake, toss that back up to Schaefer at the point. He fires low, puck comes loose. Stepping through again is Jake Filler as he comes across and bangs that puck home. Now the puck goes high, shot, corner. There you go.
Great shot.
Jake was active through that. From the minute of the face-off, he was putting shots on net and moving well through the crease. Comes up with a loose puck on the half boards, slides across and buries that up high over the shoulder in the top right corner of the net.
Great shot.
That is well done. Jake Filler taking that. Probably the assist goes to Trent Schaefer, I believe.
It's well done walking out from the corner.
The Raiders go up 1-0. Puck gets dumped in deep by number 28 for Heritage. Luke Miller's back to control that puck and send it out the far side boards, and up comes the ice quickly is Camden Lai. He slides that into the zone, then knocks it down low, gets pushed off the puck briefly but regains and swings around behind the net. Luke Miller goes D to D at the point, and Waters throws it down low, but it gets stick or blocked by a body there, never gets through. Waters dumps it down low again. Connor Hayes there, gets pinched off, but Lorenzo's there in support, and then the puck comes free behind the net. On the far side, that puck popped through Waters. He almost kept that in at the point, but he was tied up with the body there. And the Raiders quickly slide the puck right back up through the neutral zone, trying to gain access back. That puck gets chipped ahead there by Heritage. Nice step off D there from Cameron Balapat as he just rode the body free, took that puck off of him. Fired it up the far side boards, but it stays in and gets dumped back in deep by Heritage. Luke Miller's there just to pick that up quickly, kicks it back over to the near side corner. Probably could have been an interference call there on 28 or a holding, but they let that slide, and instead it comes up ice. You got time, so skate it. Attaboy. In comes Eli Ash as he walks down, pulls up for a second, waiting for reinforcements. Puck goes down low. Nice play back up at the point to McDonald. Fired on. Puck's loose. Pulaski's there banging at it. Harrison's still banging. Couple of chances there on the loose puck. Some rebounds early on coming from the goaltender, and he forces his D to take a cross-checking penalty at 10:07, and we'll be back on the power play.
Number 28 from Heritage. Got the penalty. Looks like a cross-check. We don't have a 28.
Good to see Mahalik back on the ice. Collins took a little breather there after that hit in the
I
boards.
think they might have
but he's out for the
given
face-off.
2 and 10 to Collins hit there because there's still a guy in the penalty box.
You're right.
So I
Puck
think
on
it
the-
might have been a cheap shot.
Face-off comes back. Williams controls it at the point, hands off to Lai, who flashes through the middle. A nice handoff pass off to Manville, but his back pass doesn't quite get through to the point, and Heritage is able to clear it from the zone all the way down. Williams is there. Outlet pass comes through. Beck should be able to break, carry it all the way on. Swing down low, and then he pulls up at the half board and go back to Williams at the point. Williams has it, fires it down wide of the net. Camden lies there to pick it up, and then far side corner. Backhand up out to Beck, who comes back to the point. Carson waits. Backhand across to Mahalik on the other side. He backhands down low. Finds Manville, who goes right back to Mahalik. He should have walked in to shoot, but instead goes cross ice to Beck, and it's in the skates. Beck fires that one loose and comes up out of the zone. And we're going to see a line change pretty quick with that set up in the, on the offensive flow of the power play. Williams restarts the breakout, comes near side in the feet of Balatbat, and then tapped off,
Offsides.
but unfortunately Manville was in, thinking that puck was going through. Raiders are offsides.
We got 8:56 left in the first. There's 49 seconds left in the power play for the Raiders. 1-0 Raiders.
A little choppy there. I was expecting to get set up a little bit more for that one. Never quite got it going. We'll see if this unit can do a little something. Filler, nice handoff pass there on the far side to Ash. Ash throws it down, forces a pad save from the netminder. Up to the point, but kept in as Matthew Carter dumps that back down on the half boards to Jake Filler. Cross ice, finds Trent Schaefer at the point, walks in, fires.
Oh.
Oh, just misses high.
That's too bad. That was a nice move by the defenseman there.
Puck comes up to the point at the blue line, tap back left for Schaefer. Trent hands that one back onto Jake Filler. Those two playing well together, know each other well, I'm sure, from the early part of the season. Little scissor move. Jake slides the leg through the legs. Nice shot, pad save, loose in front, finally covered.
Pretty move. Good stick handling.
Jake's having a nice active start to this game. He has the one tally for the Raiders. Only 6 seconds left in the power play. 8:13 first period.
Raiders will need to watch the guy coming out of the penalty box.
Back in, you got Miller and Waters back out. Face off won by the Raiders. Nice play there off the skate by Waters to keep that from getting loose for a breakout. Penalty expires, dump that deep, that's the way you do it. Kick that in low, and a good support there from Lorenzo. He swings out from the corner, comes back to the point, but it can't be kept in by Miller. And now Heritage is able to knock it ahead. Backhanded up by Miller, takes the hit but gets the puck free, and that comes onto Lorenzo's stick as he breaks out of the zone.
Go.
Step up there, nice play by Connor Yahaya to fight through one, but not two. But Lorenzo's there in puck support and gets that puck dumped in deep. Woody on the boards keeps it in. Collision there for Camden Lai, and then the shot from Trent Schaefer goes right off the post.
That's too bad. That was right off the post and right into the screen.
Nice loose puck, the way it bounced as Trent was just coming on the ice from the bench. Camden took on two players, kicks it loose, and Trent walks right in and finds himself with a puck in the scoring zone.
Nice shot.
So I think we got our line change completed, and we're back out. Pete Armitage is out there with his normal mates here tonight. Face off one down, back. Pete taps it to the point. Carson Williams looks like he can walk right in. Fires low, just wide right of the net. Pete swings around and picks that one up behind the net. Down to Woody. Woody tries to throw it down low for a deflection for Trent, but gets stick checked there and picked up by the Heritage defender. Nice pass out front by Filler. Jake trying to find Pete Armitage in front. Gets dumped around the boards by Williams, who pinched. Now Woody pinches down to knock it back in deep. Raiders doing a good job 5-on-5, don't you think? I mean,
Great forechecking.
this line especially has done a great
Schaefer
job.
and Filler are playing really well tonight.
Jake comes up with it again. Tries to hand that one off to Pete Armitage, but he gets stick checked.
Oh,
In walks
nice.
Filler instead. Backhand
Goal.
score. Oh, that's solid. Jake having a night. Keep it up, my friend. As he sweeps through, picks that up, and dumps in the second goal of the night for the Raiders.
Great stick handling.
Slipped through.
Avoided the body contact. Backhand goal. Beautiful goal.
I think the assist goes to Pete Armitage. I think that came off a Six's stick to Filler. I don't think there was a secondary there, but that's a nice goal. Mahalik has on the far side, backhands it over to the D, and it comes D to D on this side. Tapped ahead and dumped in by Manville, but not deep. Forced back out to the center ice, so the Raiders regroup and see if they can catch the puck going in on the offensive end. Heritage D trying to clear things out as quick as they can. Puck comes up to our own blue line. McDonald taps it ahead. Mahalik comes up with it, dumps it in, but it gets pulled up down there. But he steals it right back, and then a great pass to Manville, who rips his shot, forces the stick save. Manville comes up with it, waits, looks out for Mahalik. Shot gets tapped off a stick and high over the top of the net. Beck is there to backhand it out to McDonald at the point. He scissors down and pushes it in deep. Manville's coming to the near side corner for the forecheck pressure. That hops through everybody. Not sure why that's waved off. Nobody touched that puck, so I'm not sure what you were seeing, Mr. Linesman, but we'll play on.
Oh, nice
Oh,
try.
Manville was looking there for that just came on the ice. He was trying to catch a streaking Cameron there.
Manville's going off for a change here. Good shift by Manville.
Beck still battling, knocks it towards the net, forces the stick save. Comes right back up with it. Scissors with the D as Matthew Carter goes down, which should give Beck a chance to change. Nice feed across from Balatbat to McDonald, and he gets fired high wide left, comes all the way out of the zone. Pulaski, fresh to the ice, is able to regroup back down in his own end and starts the breakout. That's offsides, touched up there by Heritage. This gives Waters room, but then loses the puck. In walks Heritage, tries to backhand on net, goes wide. Pulaski carries it up to his own blue line and then regroups after getting stick checked there, and he's able to dump it in deep on the goaltender. Stick to side easily to the near side corner. Always get good energy out of Harrison.
Yep, that should be nice.
That one they made the call, and we will see a face-off in the offensive zone again for the Raiders. Fresh bodies on all sides.
Elijah hasn't faced a lot of shots, but he looked attentive on that last in front of the net. So it's always tough for a goalie that doesn't face a lot of shots for 5-10 minutes.
Exactly. The faceoff gets banged out of the zone all the way back down into the Raider end. Luke Miller's there to corral that. Sends it across D to D on the far side. Touch pass from Camden Lai comes out through center ice, and ooh, what a move there by Connor Ihaya as he works through and hands off to Lorenzo. Back to Connor.
Pretty.
Great look, Drew, and then picked up there to continue the pressure is Camden. Camden tries to bang that out front but can't. Comes up to the point where Williams gains control, sends it right back down, goes through Connor's stick onto Cam's stick down in the deep. He catches Connor on the half boards and he fires it up to Williams, who dumps it down low, deflects off a stick shot, score.
That definitely got tipped.
Yeah, was
Nice
it off
shot
the
from the point.
defenseman's stick, or did that potentially go off of Drew Lorenzo's stick?
I think that was Lorenzo.
So Williams fires. I think it went off Lorenzo's stick. I think Drew gets that goal.
Great tip. I don't know if the referees saw that, but it was an excellent tip.
Yeah, that's Lorenzo's tip for sure, and goes off on the right post and bangs home for the 3-0 lead. That's Lorenzo from Carson Williams. And secondary assist coming off there probably was from
Schaefer, I believe.
Okay. Raiders take it up the far side. Out breaks Camden Lai, pushes into the zone, and then touch pass back, but a nice defensive play by Heritage, but not out of the zone. Now they bang it into a body on the far side boards and then push it across. Knocked off a skate, finally out for Heritage as they dump it ahead. Good step-up play by Drake Woody to take the body. No chance there for the Heritage player to grab that puck and move it into the zone. A bad hop goes over the stick of Camden Lai, but out at the point, And a good step up by Filler using the body, but can't quite find the puck as he jumps through the neutral zone there. Back behind the net, Matthew Carter picks it up, works near side, hops through the middle, but onto the stick briefly of Pete Armitage, and then knocked ahead back into the zone by Heritage. 2:30 left first period, 3-0 Raiders. There's Trent Schaefer pushing through the neutral zone, walking all the way down, backhanding close. Nice shot, save. Another shot from Filler.
Goal.
Did that get in the back of the net? Indeed it did.
Yes,
and
sir.
Filler's got the natural hat trick in the first period. Attaboy, Jake. Sorry, Jake, I don't think they'll let me throw my hat down on the ice for you, buddy, but that's strong work. Face-off is down, banged ahead there by Heritage on the far side boards just outside the blue line. Mahalik loses that battle as Heritage kicks through and walks into the zone. Good push off there by McDonald as he forces that puck to the corner. Beck has it, can feed it up for Mahalik, hops down, he bangs it past the D but can't get through. Now it gets knocked ahead. Looks like he took one in the, Heritage player might have taken a stick inadvertently in the throat. Puck comes ahead, far side, Beck has it, goes down in the corner. Wade steps back, should be able to reverse up towards the point. Good D step up there from the Heritage defender. McDonald's there to help out, Mahalik takes it, tries to walk through the middle, gets kicked out loose and gets out of the zone. Carter steps up and backhands it ahead so the Raiders can just go right back in on the offensive. Beck carries it down, loops it back, goes off the side of the net. Mahalik slings at it, goes off the side of the net again. Heritage defender tries to throw it up out of the zone, but it's kept in by McDonald at the point. Deflects down, but wide of the net. And Heritage now stops up, reverses, carries back into their own zone. Forecheck pressure there by Beck. Ties the player up and gives Manville time to force the turnover onto Miller's stick. Luke sends that right back down to Manville, and a great pass that somehow doesn't go in for Balatbat as he was coming straight down the slot. Manville gave him another beautiful feed.
Pretty play.
Last night Manville must have had 5 or 6 setups that were just beautiful feeding players from behind that end line, and he's continuing again tonight. Puck gets dumped up out of the zone by Heritage, not deep enough for an icing. So Waters retreats, picks it up and carries ahead. Comes up stretch to the blue line, finds Cameron there, walks right in, fires just high over the top of the right corner of the net. Waters regains, sends it to Pulaski, who dumps it down in the deep corner for Cameron. Cameron backhands down low. And out comes the puck to the half boards. I think that was Ash who had it, but Eli tosses it across for Waters, gets dumped out of the zone with 9 seconds left in the period. Maybe enough time to press on, but it looks like that puck's going to get tied up on the boards and the period's going to come to an end.
Pretty solid period from the Raiders, I'll tell you that.
Yep, absolutely. 4-0 lead, end of 1. Natural hat trick for Jake Filler in the first.
We'll take this time to say hi to Connor Ahaya's grandparents in California and Miami. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you.
Carson Williams' grandparents are on the broadcast as well. We get all the grandparents tuning in, which is fantastic.
Well, we got the Beck family, grandparents in Nebraska and South Dakota watching. Ian's playing a great game today.
Michael Manville, who just had a couple of nice setups there at the end of the period. His grandparents out in Wisconsin, and his Aunt Kim and Uncle Rick in Tucson. Send a little of the warm weather our way, would you?
Yeah, they actually got snow down there the other day.
Oh, did they? Even Arizona's not immune to a few cold days. My sister's down in Phoenix, and she sent out a picture about saying it was quote-unquote freezing in Arizona. I didn't have a lot of sympathy for her.
Yeah, Scottsdale and Tucson got some snow.
welcome back, everybody, for period 2. 4-0 Raiders. I know when you're up 4-0, I'm not sure if you have a whole lot of things you can tell the team to start doing better, Brian, but any tips for the boys in the second?
Yeah, I thought the forecheck looked really, really good. They kept a lot of pressure. The goalie took a lot of shots. Just keep it up.
Yeah, I thought their goalie, even though he's down 4-0, did pretty admirable work.
He did.
He had some pucks coming at him and some loose ones in front. Speaking of back in the offensive zone, the Raiders get it right back in, comes up to the point where Williams able to dump it down low. Bounces off of Eli Ash's stick. He goes in the corner to battle, comes up with it. Tries to backhand it back down low. Nice step out by Galapat to pick that up. Feeds it across to Pulaski for a quick shot that went wide of the net. Then down and low, the shot came on from the far side boards, I think, from Carson Williams, and Eli Ash again deflected down low and tried to sneak one through the 5-hole there. So right away, offensive zone pressure again in the first 30 seconds of the second period. So you got Connery Haya's line out, Camden on his right, Drew Lorenzo on the left. Waters and Miller's at the point. Tap back to Waters, goes cross ice to Miller, comes back through. Waters dumps it in deep.
Liam with a nice play to keep that in there.
Yeah, and didn't hesitate, knew that with the puck that was a little off kilter there, just bang it down deep, keep the puck in the zone. Connor battling down there on the boards in the near side corner, loses that puck, gets tossed around the far side, out of the reach of Kellen McGarvey for Heritage. He steps up, tries to slow up the Raider attack, but the puck gets to the front of the net, battle there for Connery Haya, and then the puck gets covered by the netminder.
McGarvey and Levesque on the defense for Heritage. Did a good job of keeping that out of the net.
We'll get line changes on all sides. Tonight's big line for the Raiders is out yet again. Miller kicks that face off wide and it gets banged out of the zone by Heritage, but not deep enough for icing. So Carter retreats back, tries to throw it up on the boards. Good back checking help there from Filler as it comes around the near side. McDonald backhanded that back around on the far side. Fortunately, the Heritage player lost an edge, and that gave Filler time to, or excuse me, Trent Schaefer time to pick it up and skate free. Fires it up ice, does chip off a stick and out of the zone, but dumped right back in by Heritage as the Eagles are looking to play a little dump and chase here in the second period. Nice step-up play there by Filler to block
Got
that.
an opportunity here.
And Pete flashes ahead. Armitage walks in, backhand forces a nice save there from the goaltender. Pete comes right back up with it. Wade throws it out front, just misses Filler as he's coming across the high slot. Raiders do some nice touch through the middle ice, right onto Schaefer's stick. He tries to control it. He's going to get a hooking call there on, drew a nice penalty by working through the middle. That's going to be a hooking call on Heritage for sure. I'm not sure which D is going to be the beneficiary of that one, but I think it's going to be number 4.
That's the
Heritage.
third penalty for Heritage.
Andrew Moore goes to the box for hooking at 14:53, second period.
Collins back on the point. That's good to see after got knocked a little bit.
Quick face-off, one right back, goes straight on net. And that forces a quick freeze from Bales and right back to it.
14:51 left in the second. Just beginning a 2-minute power play here.
Face-off's down, comes through on the near side, gets back to the point where Miller's there to gain control, hands that off to Lai. He waits and goes cross ice to Beck. Beck comes back to Mahalik, who should be able to walk the middle, fires low, deflected by Lai, just wide of the net. Puck comes back up to the point. Mahalik walks down, goes cross ice pass, sets up Beck for the slapper. Didn't get great wood on it, but it was still kicked aside, forced the goaltender to make another save.
Block it.
Now comes back up to the point. Mahalik feeds Miller. Miller waits, goes back across to Mahalik. He walks across and goes far side to Beck. Beck trying to get down low and does. Finds Manville. Manville gets pinched off the puck, gets thrown up, and Mahalik can't keep it in. So Luke retreats back to pick it up in his own end, and we'll get a breakout here again for the Raiders. Should be able to come with speed here as Beck finds Manville through the middle, but it goes off his skate and wide to the half boards and then with a deep corner. Manville regains control, tries to hand that off for Beck, but it comes up high to Mahalik, who feeds it off to Miller. Let's get our spacing better, guys. There we go. Back across Mahalik. Quick snap shot. Blocker save. Puck's loose. Beck has it. Bangs it on. Again save. Then tries to wrap around on the short side, and it just rolled off his stick. On comes Carter. Carter gets control. Pass down low. Comes to Miller at point high. Fired wide right of the net. Lies there. They're still buzzing as the Raiders have good puck possession here during this power play. 29 seconds left. Back to Miller at the point. Nice feed down, but Beck can't get good wood on that shot. Fed out front for Lai. Lai tries to chip that on, but can't as it comes back to the point to Carter. That hops through Manville, but he blocks that puck down on the half boards and steps down low. And then in comes Beck for support and kicks that puck free. Michael kicks it loose and comes around behind the net, battling across the near side corner. Thrown up and out by Heritage off of McDonald's stick. Heritage,
nice. Here we go, 2-on-1.
During that power play for no damage, but still right away more offensive zone pressure from the Raiders. Liam McDonald at the point, takes it, fires, save, comes loose, rebound comes out front onto a Heritage stick. Nice step up there by Filler to steal that puck and force it back in deep for Schaefer. Trent comes up with the puck, feeds it out high to the point. Carter fires low, deflects off the goaltender's pad, wide right to the corner. Trent's moving well tonight too, he and Jake, huh?
Absolutely.
Puck gets backhanded out of the zone by Heritage.
Not be an icing here.
No icing, so we'll have the puck back behind our own net for McDonald. He waits, fires up the near side boards looking for Filler. He feeds it through the middle with a great pass to Balapat, who walks down. Backhand, can't get the shot off as he gets tied up and held by the Heritage defender. We'll be back on the power play as he gets called for holding.
Yeah, that's Ethan Levesque on a hold. Didn't look too bad to me, but it was an easy call for the ref as it was a scoring opportunity. Ethan is not happy.
No, they're sending, interesting, they're sending Balapat for the hold.
Wait.
That doesn't seem right to me at all, but now I really appreciate hearing from the ref as to why that call was made. And I think Terry would also like to know why that call was made.
Coach Ott is not happy. I'm not sure how you can hold someone on a
when
breakaway.
You're coming in on a break on the puck trying to score. How that is not a penalty on Heritage, I have no idea. Maybe it was holding the stick. That's the only thing you might have seen from him below that we couldn't catch from up here. But don't typically see that call made when the offensive player's in the zone with the puck.
The first power play for Heritage, so let's see if the Raiders can defend here.
Step up by Williams, keeps the puck in as the Heritage player went down at the point. Carson's content to tie that up down low in the corner and then hands that off to Eli Ash. He gets checked off the puck, and the puck comes up the near side boards for Heritage as they try to break through. Deflects off a body as he comes through the middle. Nice back-checking work by Pulaski, forces that puck free. And then Elijah, first work in a while, has a puck come in and blockers that loose, and then the puck comes up and out of the zone for the Raiders. Puck dumped back in deep by Heritage. Around the near side boards, kept in at the point by number 3 for Heritage. That's Finn Bresnahan. But the Raiders get it dumped up out of the zone, and Ash comes up and forechecking pressure on the PK. Comes down nicely to get it deep in the zone. 56 seconds left in the power play for Heritage. Back to the point, Woody dumps it down far corner, perfect play to buy more time on the kill. And then a nice play there by Ian to steal it, bangs it off the pipe on the near side, and then a high stick. The net goes off.
Second time the net's come off. Great played by Beck there.
Boy, the impossible angle no longer seems impossible. Kids are firing pucks from down on the red line, and amazing how they're finding little corners and angles. That one was just off the edge of the pipe and out.
Yeah, he fired that too.
Face-off won back by Beck to Manville. Comes up out of the zone, but tapped ahead there by McDonald. We're offside, so he had to wait and let that puck get controlled there by Heritage. Step up by Carter. Finds himself in a mismatch with 14 for Heritage. Riley Jessen kind of shrugged him off, and the puck got dumped in deep to the zone, but a nice step up by Carter saying, hey, I can play the body no matter how big you are.
Yeah, he got up and just cleared the puck.
Yep.
Well done, Matthew.
Right back at it. That forces Heritage all the way back in, so they toss it up here on the near side. Carried in by Jacob Zier. JZ dumps it in on net. Oh, Elijah has a rebound come loose, gets outside of his reach. Now thrown into the feet of McDonald, but banged up and out to avert any damage there. And that gives time for the Raiders to regroup as Heritage changes.
Power play is over.
Puck dumped into the zone by Camden Lai. Forecheck pressure comes from Manville. Nice play there. Good step up by McDonald. Puts a big hit on and steals that puck. And then Camden steps in. Walking out as Manville slips past one, backhands to the middle, but just out of the reach of Beck. Now dumped right back in deep by Luke Miller. Does a good job keeping it in at the point of attack. Tossed down by Manville into the corner for Beck. Beck backhands up to the point for Miller. He snaps it down low. Deflection goes just wide of the net from Manville. Miller comes down. Scissors shot on net. Blocker save. Heritage comes up with it. Fired up but not out as Beck picks it up. Tries to slip it through the feet but gets kicked loose. Miller does a great job. He has just kept so many pucks in at the point. Shot goes on, stick to side. That was a shot from the point from Waters.
Good shot by Liam there.
Now the puck goes down the boards. Lorenzo slips past one man but loses the puck. Gets dumped back out to the far side corner by Heritage. Good step up there by Miller to keep that puck in as it gets pinned in the skates. And then Heritage tries to dump it out. Goes off a body, kept right back in by the Raiders.
The forecheck is relentless.
Heritage is able to get the clear, dump it all the way down on net to avoid the icing, which will give them room to get a line change. Got to stretch it now. You had Lorenzo waiting. In comes on Williams' stick, fires across through the crease. Nobody there for the deflection. Goes all the way to far corner. Woody picks it up at the point, walks down, tries to kick it through to the front, but it goes off a skate. Never gets through, and then it's iced out, but played by Elijah.
Elijah decided to play that, keep the puck going, keep the play going.
Shot comes in, Elijah sticks it aside.
Keep with it.
Woody does a nice job of preventing the follow-up shot. Now it comes on to Filler's stick. He goes through the middle to Connor Ihaya. Connor slips around, one man, nice move, walks in, glove save. Another pass comes right back on a Connor stick, shot in the belly, and it's held by Bales.
Ihaya was flying there on that shift.
Boy, he turned that defenseman around, came up with the puck. He was in so tight, I think all he could do was try to bang it 5-hole, and he didn't have a whole lot of room.
He didn't have a lot of space, but got it off quick. Nice save by the goalie.
Filler wins the face-off over, comes back to McDonald, the point, fires high, goes up over the top of the net. Schaefer at the far side half boards, picks it up down in the corner. Pete Armitage is there to toss that right back onto the stick of Schaefer. Trent feeds it up to McDonald at the point, and then back onto Trent. Trent waits, looks, wheels at the top, tries to backhand that back, but loses it. Plays good D to get that puck right back as he was trying to feed that to McDonald as he was breaking in. Liam comes out with it though and presses into the zone. Should be able to walk down, look for Filler across the middle, but it gets stick checked nicely by the D. Schaefer walks from the point, takes a rip at it, deflects off a stick and in. That's Schaefer's goal as it went off number 10 for Heritage. Unfortunately for Robert Bocard, his stick deflected the puck down the redirect, unable to be controlled by the goaltender, and it goes straight into the back of the net.
Yeah, it looks like it went off a Heritage stick. Went to try to block it.
Yeah,
it's really hard for the goalie to adjust.
Robert Bocard
any
was
goalie parent will tell you that's a tough one to adjust there.
Well, that goes 5-0 for the Raiders as they get their first goal here in the second period. Puck on the back end, Waters bangs it up through neutral ice, controlled there by Heritage, and then taken on by Balatbat as he pushes into the zone. Goes down low, backhand high, just up over the top of the bar. Near side boards, Eli Ash is there in the corner. Ash hands that off to Balatbat, who tries to feed it back down to Ash, goes off a skate, comes all the way out to Waters at the point, and his shot is blocked by 29 for Heritage and carried ahead. Ash picks it up on the far side boards, but can't get it up and out as it got deflected off a body. Nice back check there.
Uh-oh.
But he threw it in the middle and gave him an opportunity. Cameron came back with a nice stick lift. I think he was looking for someone breaking through the middle, and that pass ended up on a Heritage stick and gave him a quick shot, which was covered easily by Elijah.
Good positioning by Elijah.
Yeah, he came out high and cut
Well
down
centered.
any angle. There was no angle for the shot there.
Elijah hasn't faced a ton of shots, but he's been prepared.
Face-off won by the Raiders, controlled there by Williams. Carson tries to dump it off the boards, but it gets blocked by Joe Scott, who's up in the play. Comes all the way up and out, though, and now breaking ahead with an odd man rush is Manville and Beck. Goes from Manville to Beck, back to Manville. Nice stick check defensive play by Finn Brejnahan for Heritage. Out of the corner, though, comes Manville with it. Goes off a leg onto Mihalik's stick. He reverses behind the net, gets pinched off the puck, but it ends up on Beck's stick. Tries to feed across Manville, shot score. And there you have it. Mihalik to Beck to Manville gets the goal. Beck and Mihalik get the assist. 5:18 second period. Puck gets banged up off the boards to the point. Williams is there. Can't control. Mihalik loses sight of the puck in his feet and gets backhanded in deep. Drake Woody's there to pick it up in the far corner. Goes D to D. Williams feeds it up, but hops over Mihalik's stick. But then he's banging out of the zone. He was looking for Beck, but it got chipped ahead, got on edge, and rolled heavily. Still gets waved off, no icing. Puck on the far side boards. Manville gets stood up there and then banged out of the zone by Heritage, but no icing again as that puck rolls off to the sideboards.
Puck won't settle down. It's been on its edge for about a minute.
Look at that, on edge, it hopped right through, but Manville walks in, tries to control. There's Camden Lai in puck support. Ooh, he had an opportunity to feed Beck out front, didn't see him. Goes back to the point instead. Shot goes low, deflects off both Beck and Manville. Shot from Woody at the point. Manville comes up with it, feeds that one off, hand off there to Camden. Camden throws it and goes off a skate and ends up on net, forcing the goalie to make a save. Shot from the point again from Woody as he gets good rip on that.
Woody's had a really good game.
Nice to see him back in the lineup tonight. We missed him yesterday. Puck comes back up on Lai's stick. He breaks out of the zone. Ref goes down. It's slippery out there. I totally understand. Pass out front for Lorenzo, but he can't get the shot off. Toss back up to the point. Unfortunately, goes off of Connor's stick and sneaks by Carter, who was there at the point waiting to knock that in deep. So the Raiders regroup and work it back up ice from their own zone.
No ice.
Deflected off of Pete Armitas's stick, and then a nice step up there back onto Pete's stick. Shot, mask save by the goaltender. Lorenzo there battling. Finds the puck, nice feed out to Yahaya. Connor goes low, great pass and foot control there. Pete Armitage knocked that down with the skate and got the shot off, forcing another save. Shot from McDonald from the point goes wide right, picked up by Connor Yahaya, swings out to the corner, waits and scissors with the D. McDonald walks all the way in, backhand, stick check, never gets through, falls right on Connor's stick, but he fires it wide left of the net. And the net is off.
That's off again. 2:52 left in the second period. Forecheck, Tom, is pretty impressive tonight.
Yeah, the lines are really getting down in there, keeping the pressure on. Filler, face-off comes back up to the point to Carter. He goes down to Trent Schaefer on the half boards, but it hops off his stick onto a Heritage defenders, and they're able to get it up and out of the zone briefly. Right back in, though, is Filler again. The back checking combined with the forechecking has really made the Raiders tough to handle tonight. Puck comes all the way around the boards and out of the zone. Tossed up and out. Filler's there to pick it up at the blue line. Sweep in. Should have a drop pass there. He does to Matthew Carter. His shot gets deflected and goes wide right. Comes back up to the point. McDonald almost keeps that in, but great coverage there from Trent, preventing any type of a break for Heritage. And right back in is McDonald as he hands that one off to Armitage, back to Trent. Trent wheels, dumps it in the corner. Beats two men there, gets back out to the front of the net with it, onto Filler's stick, but he can't get the shot off. Raiders limiting the chances through center ice right now for Heritage. They can't get much deeper than our blue line. Puck comes up to the blue line, goes off Miller's body and out, and number 9 carries it in. Joe Scott, number 9, carries that down low. Then it gets banged around to the near side. Jonah Rollison dumps that back in deep for Heritage. Waters is there trying to pinch Scott off the puck. And then the puck gets dumped in deep, but goes off of Waters' skate and doesn't get through to the net. Back out at the blue line. Puck's in the scrum underneath the body, I think, there of Cameron Blattbat. And it gets banged back in low. So the Raiders gain some space, go to DDD on the far side. And a nice outlet pass there for Cameron. Cameron just out of the reach of Pulaski, but the right play there as he was looking for Harrison as he broke into the zone. Now Cameron steps back in the near side corner, chips it down to Ash. Eli slips one, but hands that off to Pulaski. Harrison goes around the far side corner, waits and backhands it down low for Eli. Eli wheels in the corner, comes up the half board. Probably should use the point here, but he carries it out himself, walks across the middle, fires a shot, deflected down nicely. Forced a really good save from the netminder there.
Miller didn't know where the puck was there. Tried to stop it.
Puck gets knocked ahead, and it gets dumped back into the Raiders zone. Good bang pass off the boards. Hops through Pulaski's stick, as that was a nice stretch pass there made by Miller. It just hopped over Harrison's stick. Down low is Ash, late in their shift for these guys, but they burn the clock here at the end of 2. And people making friends down in the corner as time expires on the 6-0 lead for the Raiders. So Michael Manville's family, we talked to about our folks out in Wisconsin and down in Tucson, and Kim and Uncle Rick down there watching in. But Elijah's got Uncle Adam and Auntie Ashley in North Carolina that have tuned in for the game. And the grandparents too for Elijah, getting to catch him in net down in New Mexico, Bobby and Sissy.
Yeah, he's been attentive when he needs to. They haven't had a ton of pressure, but Elijah's been on top of it, been square to the puck.
A couple of odd bounces. Suddenly had pucks come in on him that he probably wasn't expecting.
And again, thanks for the Woody family. We got Auntie Marty, Uncle Dan watching. We really appreciate the sponsorship for this game. Very much appreciated.
So it doesn't look like we're going to get an ice make here between periods, or at least at this point, unless there's some discussion going on. But it looks like time's up, and I think they're just going to go straight to the third period.
I don't know if that's a coach's decision, Tom, or if
coaches are time constrained. I know there's an 8:45 game coming in behind us. Chaparral's playing Creek at 8:45, which I'm assuming is on this side of the ice. And so I think they're just going to push through and get these last 17 minutes in.
Yeah, looks like we're pushing through here.
So fresh right out of the gates, back onto the ice here. Mahalik, Beck, and Manville will get things started. See if get their feet moving and get this third period started the right way.
Miller and Waters starting on D.
Face-off's down. Mahalik sweeps across on the face-off, carries it into the zone. Steps down, fires low, forces the pad save, picked up nicely, and then backhanded across. Oh, that's a beautiful pass there from Manville. Almost found Mahalik for the goal right off the bat. Tossed down low for Manville by Beck, picked up on the boards, kicked off a skate. Mahalik walks through, shot, pad save again. Comes out to the near side half boards where Miller pinches down to keep it in the zone. He comes up with it, feeds Manville. Manville walks in, waits patiently. Another nice save from the netminder.
That was great
Mahalik
patience by
steals that
Manville.
puck, feeds that out front, comes off a Beck onto Manville's stick, comes back up to the point to Miller, fires it low, deflected once, twice, puck still not in, and now the net's off.
That's the fourth time.
And that's great pressure right out of the gates, exactly what you like to see at the start of the third. We'll get running clock, I think, because of the time constraints here in the third.
Yeah,
But
that was instant pressure.
Great
heavy
opening
pressure.
sequence from those three. That's nice. That's the kind of damage those kids can do, because Beck and Manville move so smoothly, and they're all starting to see each other so well. So they're slipping to the spots, and the puck's finding their sticks. Colin had 3 shots on that sequence. All good setups from Michael and Ian. Connor Ihaya wins the faceoff, hands one off there, and Camden Lai tries to feed it out front for Lorenzo. Lorenzo backhands one wide of the net on the left-hand side. Connor sweeps right back in. The 50-50 battles have just been dominated by the Raiders tonight, without question. Heritage comes up out of the zone, gains the blue line, tries to fire it in deep, goes off a stick wide. Puck still loose behind the net. Heritage tries to bang it out front. McDonald taps it back behind the net, out of danger, and then feeds it up through the middle, and it comes out of the zone onto Lorenzo's stick. Drew flashes ahead. Nice handoff pass there for Connor. Right back to Lorenzo. Oh, what a great stick defense play by the defender. That looked like that was going to be a goal in the making.
Yeah, these first couple games, the passing has been pretty impressive for not have been played for a couple months.
Yeah, and with the line, with the few player changes, they've done a great job of assimilating to each other. Today especially, even sharper than last night for sure. Puck comes into the zone. Pete Armitage tries to pass that one back off to Filler. Filler takes it in the far side corner, throws it back out front, ends up on Woody's stick. He dumps it down low to Filler. Shot. Oh, blocker save. Step up there from Williams, but the puck comes out of the zone, and Woody's there to calmly control. Gets knocked off his stick off some forecheck pressure from Heritage, and then good recovery there by Williams. Still kept in as Heritage player was coming off the bench, stolen there by Joe Scott as he wings around the far side and dumps it in deep. Puck down in the corner. Williams gets taken down there by Scott, falls, backhanded out front, shot, score. Joe Scott gets the goal, as looked like he rode Carson Williams down in the corner, but there was no call coming, and that puck ricocheted off the boards right onto Scott's stick as he swept across the front. Net was off the moorings, but I think the puck must have been in the net before that came free.
Yeah, it does look like
and there it comes off after the shot. So Joe Scott with the goal. I think that's going to be unassisted, as he's originally the one that dumped it in. Puck knocked down low into the Raider end, picked up there by Waters. He goes down, but hands that off to Miller. Miller's able to gain control, bang it off the boards up and out. Forecheck pressure from Ash forces the pass up the far side boards and through the middle. Pulaski gets a stick on it, deflects it away from Logan Baseman down into the Raider end for Miller. Miller taps it up the near side for Ash. He can bang it off the boards and comes up. And then comes Palatbat as Cameron's there waiting. Nice handoff there for Ash. Eli gets it stick check though, and it goes wide of the net as he's shooting. Now he should be able to find Pulaski. Good stick check D again, as Pulaski looked like he had an opportunity there in front. Banged out of the zone. Yeah, icing for Heritage. Really, they need a line change.
12:58. The clock has stopped now that it's down to 5 again.
Okay, so it was the 6-goal lead was the running clock. I thought it might have been the time constraint for the upcoming game.
Yeah, I think it was the 5-goal lead where they'll start to run it. 12:58 to go.
Face-off won back by Beck to McDonald. Dumps it in the far side corner. Mahalik in on the forecheck pressure with Manville. Manville comes up with it, taps out to Beck. Beck fires wide right of the net. Comes onto the near side boards. Carter pinches in to keep it down low. Beck covering at the point. Manville comes up and reverses, tries to chip it out of the half boards, but can't. And now out comes Heritage pressing ahead. Great step up D there by McDonald. But now we've got a man loose in front, but fortunately for the Raiders, they're able to gain control of the puck. And McDonald looks to fire it free. Manville feeds it through the middle, goes off Mahalik's stick to the far side. He steps out, bangs it free, and then Beck chips it ahead. But Heritage is able to regain control and get back into the zone. Cross pass goes up the far side boards, and Mahalik dumps it up and out of the zone.
Smart play there by Colin.
Puck at neutral ice, step up by Williams, comes on to Manville's stick. Oh, he was trying to chip it to himself. Good defensive play there by Andrew Moore for Heritage. And on comes Joe Scott trying to push his way into the offensive end again. Nice D there to body him off the puck. Combination between Beck and Camden Lai. Beck pushes ahead, carries it all the way down ice, looking for Camden across the middle. Bodies down in the back end. Camden comes up with it on the half board, chose to go to the point for Woody. Woody feeds it across for Williams. Carson fires it down wide right of the net.
Beck with the long, hard shift. That was a good rush by him, end to end. Took a couple players with him.
Yeah, Beck late in his shift made a good rush. That puck comes all the way back up and chaps into the board and then comes up into the zone. Forechecking pressure again from the Raiders, but the puck gets chipped out. Miller feeds it through onto Camden Lai's stick. He slips one player, comes wide left. Nice handoff there for Lorenzo. He can't control briefly and then swings far side. Looking for a Haya through the middle, goes off a skate and then gets banged out of the zone by Heritage.
I don't think that's going to make it.
No icing. I think that was just not deep enough at 10:47. Raiders stretch through the middle. Nice outlet pass from Miller to Ihaya, and then he backhands across and almost finds Lai for an opportunity. Nice tap there by Waters. Oh, great pass, but Connor couldn't get the shot off. Lorenzo comes in. Boy, Drew made a good look there to find Connor on the far side post. That play started out nicely with Waters keeping it in at the point. Lorenzo heads up, looks across, sees Connor sitting there.
Connor was ready. That was a really nice play by him. He opened up.
Yeah, just didn't
called
settle.
For the puck.
I'm not sure if it was on edge, but he didn't get a one-timer off, and he tried to settle it. Just didn't quite get the shot he wanted. But good square position for the netminder. I mean, he was over and across waiting on it and had the pad down.
Absolutely.
Raiders win the faceoff, gets dumped down low by McDonald. Comes off a skate, though, and then gets up out of the zone. So Trent Schaefer has to retreat back into his own end for that puck. Out races Jacob Zier for that puck and then carries it up to center ice. Dumped right back in by Heritage, where McDonald's there to dump it out the far side boards and up for Pete Armitage. Tries the touch pass and does for Filler. Nicely done. Jake carries it on. He's got Schaefer, feeds it across, walks in, backhand. Oh, nice glove save. Kicks it far wide of the post. Nice play there from the Raiders again. Backhanded in deep by Carter, but gloved down by Heritage. Touched up by a Raider player, so now that puck stays active as Heritage tries to kick it ahead here at center ice. Puck reversal comes near side. Schaefer's there to pick it up. Trent comes in, fires high into the glove, but knockdown's loose. Forces another shot, forces a blocker save, and then it goes out on the far side boards. Raiders still control. Pass set up for Pulaski, and he rips that wide right of the net. Heritage has it and dumps it up and out of the zone. There'll be no icing as it goes in on the net, and Elijah sticks that aside for McDonald. Liam stretches that out, and Harrison dumps it in off the stick all the way down, and then forechecks in on the defender. Ash is there as well, and he forces the turnover. Ash has it, hands off to Pulaski. Pulaski taps it in the feet, and then it ends up coming out, but he can't control. and that allows Joe Scott, I think, to break out for Heritage. Nice step up D from Woody. Did you see him get that with the skate?
Yeah.
As he bodied Scott off, he was coming with speed.
Scott was flying there.
And now we got speed coming back across the other way, but Cameron Blackback gets stood up at the blue line, loses the puck, allows Heritage to carry it up and dump it back in deep. Woody tries it up the far side boards for Cameron. Blackback's kicking at it, and Woody's digging in as they're trying to get the puck free. Woody comes up with it and is able to carry it up. Nice decision there to skate it himself. Absolutely. Hands off to Ash. Eli has it briefly and then goes down in the corner with it. Looks to feed back to Woody, but he's swinging back up to the point, loses his stick.
Yep.
And we're going to have a slash.
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't think he just dropped his stick out of randomness there. Banged
the ref
out of
thought
his
about
hands.
that for about 3 or 4 seconds, and Drake was on the slot. I just think couldn't help it there.
Yeah, Riley Jessen goes to the box for a slash at 7:57 of the third. And I think they're getting some explanations for Jessen. And he's got 3 or 4 penalties. I think Riley, unfortunately, is going to be heading to the locker room early, as I think that was his 4th minor of the game. So Riley's going to, I think, head off ice, and somebody from Heritage will sit the box for him for 2 minutes as the Raiders go on the power play at 7:57 of the third.
We've got
disappointed.
Elijah's uncle, Robert Aho, watching the game. Elijah, I don't know if we've got a Heritage player going off the ice.
Yeah, I was just talking about that. That was his 4th penalty, 4th minor of the game. So he's done for the day and has to head to the locker room. Raiders back on the power play, comes up to Mahalik at the point, walks across, feeds Miller. Hops off his stick briefly, but then he pushes it on the board. Support comes, Mahalik picks it up, walks across, fires it over to Beck at the opposite side, dumps it in low. In comes Manville, the sweep behind the net, comes up with the puck. Should be able to create space and does. Beck finds Mahalik up high. He fires a shot that goes off the blocker and over the top into the back boards. Miller sweeps down to pick that up and keep the puck in deep. Looks across, nice pass to Beck. Beck fires 5-hole, save. Shot from Lai on the far side, another save. Miller comes up with it, feeds Mahalik. The shooting gallery continues. He fires low, forces another pad save from the point. Miller keeps it in. Nice slip there from Manville and tried to backhand it out front for Beck. But instead it comes up through the middle and is cleared out of the zone by Heritage. Mahalik does a good job of getting that puck back over the near side boards for Miller. Miller feeds it through to Lai, and Lai walks in. Camden down, waiting, looking for Manville, who was holding back. He thought Manville would be breaking to the middle. Fresh bodies are on. Schaefer has it, feeds it down low. Back to Carter at the point, goes across to Schaefer on the far side. Trent waits, reverses back, then carries back up top. Feeds it over to Beck in the high point. He shoots it down low, wide right of the net. Step up there from Lai to pin the puck in the corner. Manville comes in support.
This Heritage defense have been out there for a long time. We've got 18 seconds left in the power play.
And it's been in their zone the entire time. Puck gets out towards the front of the net. Raiders are banging at it, but it gets covered and held. Bales is able to freeze that one and force a face-off, which gets a much-needed line change for the Eagles. 12 seconds left in the power play. Face-off, one down. Eli Ash comes up with it, swings ahead into the zone. Far side corner, digging that puck free is Balabat. Cameron gets hooked, comes out of there, walks out front, fires it down low, forces a stick save from the netminder. Banged up the near side boards by Heritage. Woody steps up, forces the pass far side, but outbreaks Heritage. Nice angling and positioning by Carson Williams, as he gave no room there for the Heritage player to get around. Step up on the boards as that
Nice
puck gets
save.
shot in from the point, gloved and held by Elijah. staying sharp for the shots that he's seeing.
Yep, nice play by Carson Williams on the defense there. His grandparents are watching this game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a supporter of Regis Jesuit.
(6-1) Raiders, 5:33 third period. Heritage bangs that puck in deep behind the net. They dump it back out to the point. Kept in there by Ethan Levesque. Dumped down low. Harrison Pulaski picks that up on the far side boards, hands it off for Miller, who can tap that ahead for Waters as he skates up and out of the zone.
Go, Liam.
Liam should be able to carry that in and does. Gets stick check though, nice lifted stick check, and then a good play there by Cameron Balatbat.
Oh, nice look.
Fed across for Pulaski, but slipped off his skate and wide of the net. Miller goes far side for Waters. Waters fires it down low, but it's blocked, never gets through. Ash comes up with it, feeds it out front, goes off one stick straight into the goalie's glove. Well, Tyler Bales has seen a lot of shots tonight.
He sure has.
And even though the 6-1 score suggests otherwise, I think he's played pretty well.
There's been a lot of scoring opportunities for the Raiders. We've got 4:51 left in the third, 6-1 Raiders.
Face-off won back by Heritage. The Eagles go back behind their own net. Forecheck pressure continues from the Raiders. Relentless tonight. Filler can't quite control, but then it hops through right onto his stick. Jake works across. Great opportunity there, and he buries it in the chest of the netminder.
That was a great look. Wide open in the slot.
Jake thought he had his fourth one on his stick
there. Yes, he did.
Face-off, one back to the point. McDonald fires, blocker down, loose in front. Nice job by Jake to glove that down, threw it right out front, but no one was there. McDonald steps up, carries the puck into the deep corner and finds Filler behind, but it comes off the ref's feet instead, but right onto the stick of Pete Armitage. He tries to wheel and get a shot off, but it gets blocked, and Heritage comes up with it on the far side and dumps it up and out of the zone. Slowed down by the glove of Matthew Carter. He's able to control his own blue line, feed it up to Schaefer. Trent carries it ahead, but then it gets banged right out of the zone and on net as Elijah sticks that aside for Liam McDonald. Liam's pass out, slips by, and quick shot again from the point. Raiders keep the puck moving as Elijah gloved that easily. He's right on point here, paying attention tonight for the few shots that he's facing. That shouldn't be an ice, although it was touched up, but maybe not. They're going to call it an ice. I thought it might have been touched by a Heritage stick there at the blue line. But we'll see a face-off all the way back in the Raider end. Face-off down. Connor Ihaya wins that back over to Carson Williams, bangs it hard off behind the net onto the stick of Camden Lai. Camden fires up the boards. That's going to be icing, as he didn't quite get the deflection off Lorenzo's stick.
It's a good look.
I think it would have been nice if Lorenzo got a piece of that. Connor was flashing down the middle and would have been able to pick that puck in deep to start the offensive cycle, but instead we'll get a face-off back in the Raider zone. Face-off one back by the Raiders. Carson Williams calmly picks that up, splits two players and gets it onto the stick at the fast-moving feet of Cam Lai. Cam just blows right around Levesque and then comes behind the net. Waits, goes to hand that one off, but it's in the feet. Carson can't control there as Williams was up in the play offensively. Camden, nice job, forechecking pressure,
nice
almost
try.
comes out onto Drew Lorenzo's stick out front, but instead Heritage is able to escape the zone and dump it in. No icing. Woody backhands it up the near side boards, no one there, so it gets chipped back in there deep by Heritage. Woody goes across, pins up the player, and allows Connor Ihaya to step in, but he can't control. Connor does a nice job, though, regaining the puck, breaking out of the zone, feeds it up to Camden. Camden presses on, and that was offsides.
It was.
Camden knew it was offsides, but the linesman didn't, so Camden swung it back at the blue line. Linesman called that one good. And Cam knew that that was early, so he swung up at the blue line, pulled up, and that created an offside situation for the Raiders to regroup. Pass through the middle, chipped ahead by Mahalik, follows in, gains the puck down in the deep corner, reverses back behind, fights off, hands the puck off, nice feed up top, but nobody coming down the middle for the Raiders. Now Beck has it. They're out with Lorenzo and Mahalik. That shot off Beck's stick goes high up over the top of the goaltender. Now fired far side, gets outside the blue line. Miller's gonna have to regroup at center ice. Bangs it far side, and Waters is there to chip it out to Mahalik. Mahalik waits and hands that off for Beck. Beck walks in, waiting, finds Manville off the skate, backhanded, but no shot on net as he couldn't settle. Mahalik picks it up on the boards, hands off again to Manville. Manville to Beck, finds it in his feet instead. Mahalik regroups and gains the puck and goes back to the point to Miller. Well, there's a deflection on net off a skate, but easily covered there by Bales.
1:28 left in the third. We've got a 6-1 score.
Nice to see the Raiders not taking their foot off the gas. It's easy to kind of settle into a slower pace when you have that kind of a lead. Puck gets dumped all the way down low. Mahalik's there to pick it up, feeds Ian Beck. Beck fires, and it's held.
Nice movement.
Yeah, they just find each other in those shooting zones. That line has moved the puck well tonight, as many of them have. But in tight on the cycle behind the net. Beck, Mahalik, and Manville have been good this year. Good hold there by Michael. Michael has it on the near side, tries to bang it down low. That was McGarvey who came up for Heritage to kick that free, and then it comes out through center ice, and Heritage is able to carry it all the way down in deep to the far side corner. 1 minute left in the contest. Dumped up on the boards. Mahalik has it, skates it out of the zone. Coming up with Carter on his left. Drop pass there. Shot, blocker save, and then covered. Nice job by the goaltender there as Mahalik dropped a pass back for Manville. Snapped that on net, forcing another save.
Carter thought he might have had a chance there coming in from the D. That was a nice step up there.
Yeah, way to get up in the rush. 50 seconds left in the contest. Pulaski down for the face-off, picked up there by Williams. He kicks it ahead, throws it on net, sticked aside by the netminder. Pulaski's there to pick the puck up behind the net in a battle there, and he ends up coming out on Balatbat's stick. Looked like he was going for the Svechnikov, but never got the puck lifted. Colin almost buried one in a game, a little exhibition game earlier last week. Ended up on the back of the goaltender and felt trickled down, but stayed in the crease. Puck comes all the way out the far side, sneaks back the stick of Eli Ash. Banged up but not out. And in comes Pulaski stretching on, walks in, fires, score! Water bottle shot there. And that was just as time was expiring. Pulaski fires in the 7th goal. Clock runs down. And the late goal comes on the books there. Pulaski from Ash, the finals tally. 7-1 final for the Raiders.
It was a really solid game. The forecheck of the Raiders was excellent. Elijah played a good game. He didn't see a ton of action, but was attentive when he needed to. 7-1 win Raiders.
There you go. Nice effort from Heritage. Skating hard throughout the night. Thanks for tuning in.
Tom,
Brian,
well done, thank you.
Great being here with you, as always. See you guys next weekend.
again, as always. We really appreciate having you here.
Anything from inside?
While you're breaking down, you want a beer?
French fries?
Yeah. Oh my. Oh.